everyone, welcome back to another crochet tutorial with me, Pamelisa's Creation. In this video, I'm going to create an example amigurumi doll that you can add the mini balloons and mini milk can accessories that I made in my last two tutorials. In this amigurumi code, I tried to make it simple and easy pattern, so if you want to know how I did the steps that I make, please keep on watching. The pattern for the mini balloons and mini milk can, I did a separate video. I put the link down in my description box below. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell notification to be notified in my upcoming videos. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's start. For the materials, I'll be using this DMC cotton yarn. This is number 3. Is I think 100 gram to 250 meters. And then for the hook, I'll be using this 2mm hook. And then I'm going to start with the legs. So begin with the magic ring. So row 1 is magic ring and then 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then pull out the tail and row 2, going to make 1 single crochet next 2 stitches. So 1 and another 1 next stitch, and then I'm going to increase next stitch. So 2 single crochet, same stitch. I'm going to repeat all the way around. At the end of row 2, you should have 8 stitches. Two and increase. Okay, next row 3 to 7, 5 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So each round you should have 8 stitches. So go ahead to your 5 rounds of 1 single crochet, and then we meet up at the end of row 7. Okay, so done with my 5 rounds of 1 single crochet. You need 2 of this. This is the legs, and then this is the arms. Basically the pattern for the arms is the same. You just need to add 2 more rounds of 1 single crochet. So instead of 5 rounds, you're going to make 7 rounds of 1 single crochet. Then next is I'm going to connect the legs together. So row 8, I'm going to start at the back. So 8 single crochet until I reach the middle part, and then I'm going to chain 4 for the gap and then connect to the other leg. Okay, so start with 8 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then I'm going to chain 4 for the gap, then connect to the other leg. So from this hook I'm going to count 4 stitches back, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then start the 8 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and then insert your hook to the loop and then count as 1 single crochet. So 4, and then 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then again I'm going to chain 4 for the gap. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you should have 24 stitches all the way around, including the chain 4 gaps. Okay, so next row 9 to 16, that is 8 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So each round you should have 24 stitches. Go ahead to your 8 rounds of 1 single crochet, and then we meet up at the end of row 16. Okay, so done with my 8 rounds of 1 single crochet. Next row, row 17, I'm going to make the decrease. So first 1 single crochet next 3 stitches, and then decrease next 2 stitches. So 3 loops all together. So 3 single crochet and then decrease. At the end of row 17 I have 4 stitches left. Then I'm going to make 1 single crochet to the last 4 stitches. At the end of the row you should have 22 stitches. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches left, 1 single crochet each stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So at the end of row 17 I have 22 stitches. Okay, and then next row, row 17, 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, 1 and another 1 next stitch, then decrease. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 15 stitches. 1 and 2, then decrease. Okay, next row, row 19, 1 single crochet first stitch, then decrease next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. You should have 10 stitches at the end of row 19. Okay, so you can now fasten up and then leave tail for sewing later. So put out the marker and then put some stuffing inside. Okay, so done with the stuffing. I'm going to use this tail from the other leg, and then using this tail I'm going to sew this space in between the legs. So I'm going to put this first aside, and then I'm going to make now the head. So for the head, I'm going to start again with the magic ring, and then into the magic ring 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So pull out the tail, put your marker, then row 2. I'm going to increase the stitches, so 2 single crochet each stitch, okay, so 1 and another 1, same stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 12 stitches. Okay, so next row, 1 single crochet first stitch, and then increase next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 18 stitches. Next row, row 4, 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, then increase next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 24 stitches. Next row, row 5, next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and then increase next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 30 stitches. So next row, row 6, next 4 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then increase next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 36 stitches. Okay, so next row, row 7 to 14 is 1 single crochet all the way around. So that is 8 rounds of 1 single crochet. Each round you should have 36 stitches. So go ahead, do your 8 rounds of 1 single crochet, and then we meet up at the end of row 14. Alright, so done with my 8 rounds of 1 single crochet. Next row, row 15, I'm going to decrease the stitches. So start with the decreasing. First 4 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then I'm going to decrease 2 stitches. So repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 30 stitches. So 1. Okay, next row, row 16. Next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, then decrease. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 24 stitches. Next row, row 17, 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, then decrease next stitch. Next 2 stitches, decrease. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 18 stitches. Okay, now I'm going to put the stuffing for the head. Okay, then next row is row 18, 1 single crochet and then decrease next stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 12 stitches. Okay, so you can now fasten up the stitch and then cut the yarn, and then using a yarn needle I'm going to close the remaining stitches. Okay, so next is the ears. I have already one here. So for the ears, I'm going to start with the magic ring, then 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I'm going to increase the stitches. So 2 single crochet each stitch. Repeat that all the way around. At the end of the row you should have 12 stitches. The next row, row 3 to 6, 4 rounds of 1 single crochet all the way around. So each round you should have 12 stitches. Go ahead to your 4 rounds of 1 single crochet. Then after that, fasten off and then leave tail for sewing. Okay, so I have now 2. I'm going to set this aside and I'm gonna make the horn. So magic ring and then 4 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then next row 2, 1 single crochet first stitch, and then increase next stitch. So at the end of row 2 you should have 6 stitches. Next row, row 3, next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, another 1 next stitch, then increase next stitch. Repeat it again. One, two, and increase. So at the end of row 3 you should have 8 stitches. Next row, row 4, next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Then increase next stitch. It again, 1, 2, 3, and then increase. So at the end of row 4 you should have 10 stitches. You can now cut the yarn and then leave tail for sewing. So I have to do. So start with the magic ring and then 6 single crochet into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Row 2, 1 single crochet into the first stitch, then increase next stitch. So at the end of row 2 you should have 9 stitches. Row 3 I'm going to make 1 single crochet all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now you can cut your yarn and leave them for sewing. So now I'm adding color to the ears. I'm using this red felt shape. First, I cut a small piece and then I'm going to cut or shave one side like an ear, and then after that I'm going to use my super glue and place it over the ear. Then now, using a yarn needle, I'm going to place the yarn needle in the middle and then fold it in half and then sew the both ends together.